What are your thoughts about putting your relationship out there?
So there used to be this couple when I was in school, a guy and a girl. They were always putting out their business, their relationship.
Do you feel pressured in any way whatsoever? Do you feel like, oh my God, why is this not me?
I sometimes feel it. This is cute, this is cute, this is cute. But I just realized that there's a whole lot more to life than marriage. My dad is someone who does not pressure nobody. If your parents are pressuring you too much, then maybe you need to leave the vicinity where they are. No, but it's true. If you live with your mom and she's giving you hell, move out. I am more scared about who I end up with than actually even ending up.
What advice would you give to someone feeling pressure to get married because of social media?
Don't allow social media be the defining standards for you. That's
Cheta, why are you single?
Why am I single? Hello beautiful people and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time stopping by, you're welcome. My name is Cheta and I create content in Abuja, Nigeria. You know what to do. Please hit the subscribe button down below, okay? And yeah, do all the needful, okay? So guys, today, as you can see, we are two in this video. Yes, I have a special guest and I was supposed to introduce her, but I will not. I will leave it to her to introduce herself. Okay, so take it away.
Hello, Chetty fam.
You have your name.
Please, don't you guys like Chetty fam? I think Chetty fam is cool.
If you like it,
it's so Gen Z.
Talk on for comment section.
Chetty fam, Cheta's fam. Hello everyone. It's so good to be in your presence today.
This presence is too much.
Your humble presence. So my name is Awele. I am a YouTuber and the name of my channel is The Blissful Bunch because we elude happiness and bliss and every good thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I am a lawyer, I am a baker, I am a civil servant. There's a lot of I am, but I am.
She's it all, okay? So we just shot a video where she talked about the struggles of being a first-time mom because like she said, she's a mom and a wife. I can't relate, okay? So we talked about it all, guys. It was so educational, enlightening. You guys should definitely go and support her. And like she said, she's a YouTuber and she's a young one at that. She's trying to grow her community. So please, you go. If there's anything you will do for me from this video, it is to subscribe to her channel. I want to see the energy because I know we always come with the energy, okay? So yeah, today we're going to do a channel takeover. I did take over her channel, which I just talked about now. So she's going to be taking over my channel and doing what she wants to do. So
yes,
over to you.
Today we're not following the norm of Cheta's channel. We're doing it my way today, please.
Please give us, we're ready.
Let me give you people so people will collect it.
Yes, we're ready.
Yeah.
So what are we doing today? Tell us.
So today's video, we're going to talk about the elephant in the room.
Yeah, not say an elephant. Where's the elephant?
We're talking about relationship. I know that most of you have been secretly sending Cheta a DM in her inbox. This will say inbox.
DM. It's inbox now.
In her DMs and in the comment section, I do read her YouTube comments, and all of you are asking, are you single? Where's the man? Where's the woman? Where's the person? What is happening, Cheta? Why don't you put him in our faces? So I'm bringing him to you guys today. We're going to know who he is, and Cheta will not lie to me.
I can't lie.
So if she does not reveal it in today's video, know that it does not exist.
So what I cannot do does not exist.
So we're going to dissect everything in today's video.
Okay.
So I'm going to be asking her questions.
Bring it on.
And I'm going to be very direct. Because me, I don't I don't beat around the bush. I don't go through the corners. I hit the hammer on the nail. Wow.
Okay.
So the questions.
Okay. Please. Let's go for it. I'm ready.
Cheta.
Why do I feel like I'm about to take a test?
Your heart should better be beating.
Okay.
Cheta, why are you single?
Why am I single? Why am I single?
You see, I didn't ask, are you single? Because I don't want to beat around the bush. If you say, they will cook up stories and infuse into it. So why are you single?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, so personally, right, I'm of the school of, I've said this thing so many times on my channel, that I'm of the school of thought that it's either you are single or you're married, and I'm not married, right? Am I in a relationship? Yes, but I'm still single, because if I was feeling any form in Nigeria, it's still single that I would tick. You get? So I'm not really single in the sense of single, but I'm still single because I'm not married. So keep shooting your shots. You never can tell.
Huh, Cheta. So, Cheta, tell us, what are your thoughts about putting your relationship out there? Since you are not putting it out there, you're obviously putting it somewhere, but not out there. So, what are your thoughts about it generally?
Okay, I'll share a quick story before I share my thoughts. So there used to be this couple when I was in school, a guy and a girl. They were always putting out their business, their relationship. If they do this, they will their hair. When they broke up, they did not tell us. I mean, I was invested in the relationship. They did not tell us what happened. Apparently, they had broken up, but we were too glued in this gist for them not to keep us up to date. So, personally, I feel like when you bring your relationship out there, if anything happened, give us updates. See, we have invested ourselves too much in the gist. And me, I am not ready to be giving anybody updates. Do you get? So I try to just keep my relationship behind the scene, and you guys, I give you guys so much, literally almost my life. So I just try to put that one behind the scene. However, if that's what works for you, knock yourself out. But the first man you will see on this channel is the man that married shy.
Okay. Would you bring him when you're engaged?
Engagement can be broken. Somebody told me this thing when I was in the university, and it's very true. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes.
But marriages too can be broken.
True. Let's see how it goes. Let's see. Possibly, I might.
From talking from my own perspective, you guys, I was hiding my own man.
Why were you hiding your man?
It wasn't even my intention. Me, I wanted to put him out there because I also have a friend that advertised their marriage.
Why were you hiding your man? Come now.
Because my man wanted to be hidden. And he was revealed on our engagement.
Personally, myself, I am of that school of, even as I'm saying I don't want to reveal my man, I'm not saying it because I don't love the person, but because it's just not necessary. And even my man, please don't put me out there. Yes, please don't put me out. Don't spoil my market.
Oh, good. Okay, so I know you're married and you are single till proven married.
Exactly. Well
so
said.
Those that are married now, those that are putting themselves out there and flaunting their husbands and all of that, do you feel pressured in any way whatsoever? Do you feel like, oh my god, why is this not me? Oh my god, I want this to be me.
Okay, so I like to tell stories before I land on something, but I'll be very quick. So I remember when I was growing up, right? I used to have a point in my life when I told myself that after IT in a marriage, but then when I delved into the real life, when I was 24, I just realized that there's a whole lot more to life than marriage. And there's something I told myself that I want to get to 30 before I get married. And I know a lot of you will come for me and say, hey, relax. That's just my personal preference. You get, I feel like there's a lot for me to get and do in life, right? That I know that marriage would subconsciously, not intentionally, not because your partner doesn't like you, not because your kids don't like you, it is just what it is. So personally, there are certain things I want to hit in life before I get to that point. So trust me, I will not say I'm not pressured. I sometimes feel it, this is cute. But then again, I look at it and say, it will happen to me someday, not in the far future. So why do I need to feel pressured? And then luckily, I have amazing people around me, except some of my colleagues, like her husband and his people that used to show me Pepe when they are doing their love.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really don't feel pressured, and I'm going to tell any lady that is out there feeling pressure. Do not feel pressured. It's going to happen at God's perfect timing. See, there's no need to feel pressured. It go happen, it go happen. She been a marriage, we go marry her. Oh yeah.
Okay. You have a lot of married friends.
Yeah, I do.
You
like
have a
you.
lot. I remember one time I went swimming and Cheta came in and everyone was there with their plus ones, their missing ribs.
Oh shit, missing ribs.
But Cheta's rib was still missing.
He's still missing, no. But
So-
God will help us.
You know how couples swim and expose it all, and it was a bonding phase for us married people.
Oh shit,
But
rabbit in my
Cheta came
face.
in single. So how did that day make you feel?
Honestly, I felt very normal.
Oh.
I felt very. So do you know? There's how I am, and I'm someone who I don't project. Like, do you know, I love to be around married people. I don't know if you heard me when we're filming her own video, which if you have not watched, I'll try and link that video up. I talked about how I am someone who genuinely, I feel happy for people, and I'm just happy and excited learning about motherhood from you guys. I listen to a whole marriage. See, guys, if you go to my playlist, you see a lot of things on motherhood, marriage, and I don't know when I'm getting married, but I just prepare myself, and I'm always happy that I have these people to ask all the questions, to learn from them.
Yeah.
They said a wise man learns from people, not from their own experience. So I'm just trying to learn all I can from the married people around me and just milk it for as much as I can.
Yeah.
No pressure.
So when you saw us that day, you were very happy.
It
You never said God when.
1,000%. Whenever I say, I say God when a lot, but I just say it on a very light note. I know they talk as far. Trust me, I'm very okay. I'm very happy and excited for you guys. Like, see, I'm so happy that I had to play with your kids and gist with you guys, and you guys told me everything about pregnancy. I'm always excited, and that's it. It ends there.
I hope you get to share your own
I
experience
will,
someday.
if I'm still in this country.
Okay, have your dad ever called you, sat you down and asked you how far? I remember I have an aunt that before I got married, she would always call on phone and be like, how far?
Very important.
So,
So,
has he ever
my
asked you that?
father, do you know, thankfully, my dad is someone who does not pressure nobody. He probably would send his wife, because I have a stepmom, by the way, to ask questions. My stepmom has asked me severally. She's just doing the mom work. But my dad has not really sat me down and said, Agabianu. Do you understand? But if my mom were to be alive, my sister and I, now when they collect back to back every day. So yeah, no pressure from family actually. They just keep praying, and every day during devotion they pray, in church they pray, and it will happen. All for one tea, in my father's words.
Okay. So, can you, or has there been any personal experience where you felt pressured to get married or conform to societal expectation?
Of course, there are so many things that happens in life that, especially in societally, that will make you want to think you are married. You get, I have some cousins who probably, maybe I'm a year older, that are married, and the vibe, the energy. In fact, one didn't even invite me for her wedding. Maybe I'm not worthy. You get, and I'm sure I've not been to my village in quite a while. If I go to my village, hey, Chineke na. The last time I went to my village, you know, one of my auntie called me. She called me and my sister Iko. What that means is my cup of palm wine. You get. So if I go to the village, I know say they go pressure me, but I'm in Abuja and I'm not going anytime soon. I know they go anywhere anytime soon. But yeah. What was the question you asked to give me before I digressed?
Can you share a personal experience where you felt pressure to get married or conform to societal
Of course,
expectations?
I just
Yeah,
did one. My village, they will pressure you.
But like from social media, nothing.
No, social media, we go see, we go, we keep pushing. Like I just said,
You know, most people believe that behind that, there's
pressure.
hidden prayer.
No, of course. Do you know what? Do you know what I tell my sister? And I'm going to say it on this channel here. I am more scared about who I end up with than actually even ending up. Instead of me, and like, do you know, I get so worried. God, I see like you now. You just talk about how intentional your husband is. That's what I want. You get? I don't think, what if I now end up with a man who is not intentional and he now starts saying, ah, God, it gives me anxiety, it gives me a bit of stress. So I'm more exhausted about who I end up with, not even when or how or will I, because I know I will. I already have that conviction in my spirit that of course I'll get married. Definitely. But it's just more about the who and the what's and all of that around it. But it will be beautiful in God's perfect time.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So I want to ask you. I know maybe your subscribers are not mean people, but I know mean people exist.
Of course.
So have you ever gotten any comments like, "Oh, you're not getting younger," or "Your biological clock is ticking," from people?
So not necessarily. I've not gotten such. I've only gotten some, like, are you married? Are you single? Do you have kids? Those are the ones that I get for the most part. And trust me, it doesn't do anything to me. In fact, I respond to some of them. If it's a guy, I'll be like, do you want to marry me? Or you get, but I mean, I'm single for the most part for now, and I don't have kids yet, but I will someday. So keep shooting so that it happens soon. Sooner than later.
So I want to ask you, okay, I think you've basically told us that you're not pressured in any way.
No, I'm not.
So, some people are. So even
Sure.
if it's not just about you, you're also talking to a young girl. There's so many ladies out there that are on Instagram crying their eyes out every day.
They are a lot.
Saying God when and literally meaning God when. Like, it's not happening. So there are some people that have felt like they are falling behind in life because they are not married. I know you're not in that category.
True.
So,
And it's totally normal if you're like that. It comes with life. But what I would advise you is, let me give you an example. I like to give examples. So I had this auntie, right? She was single. She wanted to get married so bad. And when she was single, she just sat around waiting for a man to marry her. If you are that person, you better stop that. While you're looking for a man, waiting for a man to marry you, build yourself.
Yeah.
Like, ladies, go out there, pick up a skill, get a career, be able to sustain yourself independently. So that when a man comes, it's easier. Now, back to my auntie's story. She got married to this man. He didn't have money. A year into the marriage, she found out that the man was impotent. She had to leave the marriage. Now she's back to square one. No job, no husband. Is that what you want for yourself? So instead of sitting around feeling sorry, none. Instead of sitting around feeling sorry for yourself, go out there and pick up a skill, learn a trade, do something.
Even the YouTube safe.
Exactly. Do anything. Stop feeling sorry. Stop feeling sad. It will happen. I know that pressure. If your parents are pressuring you too much, then maybe you need to leave the vicinity where they are. No, but it's true. If you live with your mom and she's giving you hell, move out. If you can't afford to move out, then plan to move out. But don't let anyone make you feel like, I don't like to be the carrier of bad news, but it's not everybody you see out there that comes online and posts perfect picture of themselves and their kids that is actually living a perfect life. Of course. So don't allow people's story fool you into a reality that doesn't even exist. That's what I would say.
That's true. That's true. So do you think the pressure to get married is more pronounced in Nigerian culture than in other cultures?
Africa. It's an African thing, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just a Nigerian thing.
It's not a Nigerian thing, it's an African thing. East Africa, West Africa.
Tourist that she is.
No, true, but it's an African thing. Really? It's the way we are. We conform our lives such that once you graduate from university, the next step is marriage. And if you're not getting married, it's like, how far?
Like you have a problem.
How far?
They start taking you to churches.
Has anyone I met that said her mother started going to churches over her marriage at 25.
Jesus.
Yeah. And the mother forced her and told her that when she clocks 30, if she's not married, she will leave this house. So she got very frustrated. She got into a marriage with this guy before she clocked 30. She has 4 kids now. The man has left her. She is single-handedly training her 4 children. So the things when people go through because of this pressure, when she was telling me her story, that's how I was just so sad. So don't let pressure push you into anything, my darlings. Please, don't. I tell this to everybody that I know and I love. I have friends that are married, and she's an example, that have children, and I'm happy for them, and we keep pushing. Don't. If anybody's giving you pressure, if that makes sense.
So let's relate it to social media.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that social media makes people rush into relationships or
Of
marriages?
course, of course. When you are seeing Priscilla Ojo getting married and her husband is taking her all over the world, of course. When you are seeing couples that are always shooting couples channel, in fact, with this craze of couples channel, it's not even a thing anymore as much. Then when we used to see couples channel, Riz and Kwan, I don't know if you know them,
Of course.
a lot of them. It was a lot of pressure. Couple will be pranking themselves. But like I said, me, I'm not moved by all those things. I will sit and I'll it and keep pushing. It's not reality.
So we're almost rounding up here. Does being single feel more stigmatized because of social media?
I think generally just feels more stigmatized because of being an African. It's not a social media thing generally. Even people that have never before one day been on social media in the village, they are receiving this stigma. It's everywhere. It's not just social media. Just that social media then amplifies it and makes. In fact, social media is even a good thing. That's the thing people don't know. Social media can be a blessing and a curse, right? Social media now is giving us the awareness that you don't have to there's a lot of people coming out to speak about you can be single and successful. You can see that as a single person there are so many things you can do, right? Also, that same social media is making you feel like if you don't get married, you wahala day. So social media gives good and the bad. It now depends on what you choose to take out of it or what you choose to make out of it. That's all I tell people, right? So Shikina,
okay, since you mentioned JP 2025.
The hashtag don't do it.
Yes, so now so do you think influencers and celebrities set unrealistic relationship goals?
Some do.
Can you mention some?
Can I? I don't think I can. But generally, what I'm just trying to say is that a lot of times people, especially when you see two influencers, guy and girl, in a relationship,
like Tella and I will mention. Don't worry, they can't beat me. Tella and Jarvis.
But you see, you can clearly tell that it's too conformed to, maybe because of social media, you might not really see the reality, and then it blinds them from understanding if that relationship is toxic because they feel like this is a partnership or we are making money off of this thing or let's keep capitalizing on it. Do you understand me? So what I'm just going to say is that me personally, I don't know, but I don't think I want to even be involved with anybody who is a public figure. I feel like I'm already public enough for the both of us.
Yeah.
Do you get? I'd rather be on the backside or whatever. But then again, I don't know. I don't think I'm interested in marrying a celebrity. So influencers they do set unrealistic goals because when you now start seeing some kind of relationships like now, or let's give an instance now. Imagine now, okay, I influence, right? And I see JP and the way her life is soft. I see another musician that comes with a proposal and clearly I can see that me and this musician will not go work. But because I see it as a business venture, I go put head. That's why it becomes a bad thing. So just know when you are going in for the right thing. But then they say it's true love.
The JP.
Yeah, they say it's true love now.
Well, it looks really nice.
Exactly. Jarvis and Pella too, they say it's true love.
And that does not look great.
We can't know. You get
don't be surprised the Jarvis and Pella
they might end up together
last longer than the one.
That's the thing.
You never know.
We never know these things. The thing is, just know your person. They know them. They are each other's person, and they are doing their thing by themselves. And consign us.
Okay, I want to ask you this question.
Please ask.
Has any celebrity or influencer ever been in your DM?
Celebrity or influencer? Influencer, yes. Celebrity, no.
Are you going to give us a name?
No, I won't do that. I won't do that. So what I say, influencer is a very broad term.
Okay.
Right? It might not even be someone you know. It might be someone you get. But
in your DM, doing what? I hope it's not work. I'm not asking.
No, not work. Maybe like hi, hello.
Can we go out?
No, of course you finish with the hi, hello stages now before you go out now. You get. So personally, I'm not good with online dating. I struggled. I signed up on Tinder last year because of a friend. Tinder and Bumble. I signed up on the both of them last year when I was single because of a friend. And I think a month later I deleted my account because it's not for me. It's not for me. I like to I'm very, very local and physical.
I like it
Real
local and
life.
physical too.
Yeah.
I don't believe in online, but you believe in matchmaking.
I don't believe in it, right? But I've grown to realize that sometimes some of these things work. So if you have a brother that you feel like can fit me, send him my way.
Well, I believe in matchmaking because
Oh, you
my
do?
marriage was kind of matchmade.
Personally, I don't believe in it, but I'm not against it because it has worked for a lot. What works
Yeah,
for
I
him might
think
not work. Might work for.
if it happens naturally, though, that's
It's not forced.
yes.
Because yours now, I'm sure they gave it. They introduced you both and told
Put
you,
in the
oh yeah,
work.
take it and run with it. If you guys chose to take it to the next level, it's up to you. But when some people they would matchmake, then they'll be forcing. Have you called her? Have you?
Yeah, that's no.
A friend of mine is going through this. They're forcing her to be with someone that she clearly doesn't want to be with.
Anyways, so I'm going to ask you the last question. What advice would you give to someone feeling pressure to get married because of social media?
I think I've said it all.
Oh yeah.
I think I have, but I'll just reiterate. Live your life and leave social media alone. Social media is not reality. Even me as a content creator, I only show you people maybe probably 1/100 of my life. Because sometimes when people see your videos, they feel like they know you. You don't know me. Social media is just a fragment and a very tiny, teeny bit of a fragment of that person's life. So don't allow social media be the defining standards for you. That is what I'm going to say. Leave social media. Do you. Don't allow. If a human being is pressuring you, leave them. Keep pushing. And just do you. Grow yourself while you're waiting for that perfect man that God is making and molding and bringing for you. Be the best version of you. There's something someone told me last week, my coach actually, my fitness coach. He said, Cheta, do you know how you will find that one? By being the best version of you. And I think that's it. Just be the best version of you. And you go say all right.
Yeah. But what if your him says he doesn't want you to be out there?
You don't have a choice. You met me out there. If you didn't want me out there, you wouldn't have met me out there. There's so many in there girls. Go and meet them in there. You get so it's different if I like you now, you picked up your content creation hobby in marriage. Mine, I was doing it before you. Okay. And well. But yeah, you get it. So I'm already out there. So before marriage, if it's something you didn't want, then you'd have found an alternative option. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to put in my 2 cents. As the married one here.
Yes, so our married woman.
So Cheta said it all. Please, guys, don't be pressured into falling victim because it's better for you. I think they say it's better to have a broken relationship than a broken marriage.
Of course.
Oh God. Please, and don't even get married and leave the window open for divorce to be an option. That's why you should take your time to know if that person is compatible and if it's your person, so that you enjoy a long life filled with bliss and happiness.
Totally.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so thank you so much, you guys. You should. The only way you can tell Awele thank you, like I said before, is subscribing to her channel. I will link everything you need in the description box. Go and subscribe, support her, and watch out for our video we shot together. We talked about a lot of marriage. You guys would definitely love that one if you love this one. Yeah, she will post it in a few days, so just keep an eye, subscribe to her channel, and I'll repost it whenever she does. Okay. And yeah, thank you guys so much again for watching. Before we wrap up this video, she has been questioning me since, so now is my time to question her. We're going to play a very, 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 very quick and easy game, and the name of this game is called How Gen Z Are You?
Well, I'm not even Gen Z.
I know you're not, but let us see. See, this generation has forced everybody to be Gen Z, whether you like it or not.
Oh, you have to keep up.
You have to keep up, exactly.
Hey, oh yeah,
so
fire.
to just be completing the slangs, they're not so hard. They're not so hard. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Let's see what you score. If you go beyond average,
what are you going to give me? Me, I want something.
Oh yeah, don't worry. I'll find a gift and give you.
All right.
Okay, so what is TYSM?
TYSM. Talk to you soon. No, I need paper and pen.
Use your phone now.
TYSM.
Yes. Do you know the funny part is before we started shooting this video, Madam was telling me, I know this.
Wait, you are starting with the hard ones.
It doesn't matter. Answer.
Oh God, oh.
TYSM. 10.
I'm sure it's TY
9, 8
or LY.
7.
You guys,
6,
I'm giving my own LYSM. Love you so
4,
much.
3, 2, 1. Change that love to thank.
Really?
Thank you so much.
I'm so. Give me half mark.
Okay. The next one. Close your phone. Close your phone before you do expo. IYKYK.
If you know, you know.
PSA.
Public service announcement.
This one I know say you go get them. OOTD.
Outfit of
TTYL.
Talk to you later.
See, I didn't make it hard. YKTV.
Huh?
Do you know that's the thing though? I don't go find all those hard ones.
YKTV.
Yeah.
Why is there TV at the end? It's the TV that is confusing me.
YKTV.
YKTV.
Mm.
YKTV.
10, 9.
You know the vibe.
You think it's mad she's doing?
I like competition. No, I don't like to fail. Bring it
the
on.
last one, GRW.
Get ready.
Oh shit, content creator.
6.5.
She scored 6/7. She tried, but these things are easy, Sha. Why? But there's some people that won't even get it. True. There's some people that you know the vibes.
That one was hard.
It was. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, you know what to do. Subscribe to my channel, her channel. Just give us all the love, okay? And you guys, I didn't mention this. She's also creating another video, a vlog here.
Oh yes.
She's hosting me, so we're about to eat.
Yes, so
yummy, delicious food. So go and subscribe to our channel. You guys, you cannot miss the next 2 videos that she'll be posting, okay? Yes. All right, thank you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.